when Trump won in 2016, that was one of the things that popped in my head. And to me, that represents how the United States is going to go during his presidency. Screw the semantics. We all know that the rich got richer, the poor got poorer, and there's no more middle class. We knew that the middle class was disappearing, but it really dissipated under his presidency. And for a segment of the population, they don't care what happens. They don't care if they go broke. As long as they feel like they're superior over somebody else, they'll do whatever they need to do. I'm running this quote back from LBJ. And time has proven him right. People will cut their nose off to spite their face. And as we've seen with the fallout of this election, people just don't care about their own personal being. As long as they are king, they are on top, other people are getting oppressed, and they feel superior to everybody else. This little blurb that has come out really speaks volumes. Then I get this in my inbox. Long story short, you had a white supremacist go after Jamil Hill. I said something, as you can see, went back and forth, and y'all see the results. They are really emboldened because they don't think there's repercussions to their actions. And that's the crazy thing about it. People want freedom of expression, freedom of speech, without freedom of consequences. First of all, let's understand what freedom of speech is and is not, what qualifies under that. If you need to pause, go ahead and pause, but you can just go and wait for a couple of seconds. I'll be right back. And one of the biggest things that they do now is they say that calling somebody the N word or the C word or the R word is not hate speech. It's freedom of speech. There's no such thing as hate speech. Really, really. And unfortunately, when I say this, I'm not trying to down anybody. I'm just letting y'all know what's up because there's so many people who are late to this game. I've been hearing this type of talk for over a decade. People on burner accounts have told me that they use burner accounts because they don't want to get fired from their jobs, but they want to feel like they can express themselves without the fear of getting fired. That was way back in 2012, 2013, 2014, before that guy got on the scene. A segment of people, especially of the evangelical type, especially of the conservative type, got in their feelings when Obama won in 2008. And that really opened my eyes on how hateful, how vengeful, and how racist people can be. That's why we have to stay vigilant, stay woke. Don't use the right wing terminology for woke. Woke is a word for us to be aware of our surroundings. We all know that. Black folks know that. But look, that's what they do. They co-opt things we do. When I say they, I'm talking about those people, evangelicals, conservatives, whatever. They co-opt what we do and they turn to a negative. If you think I'm lying, go back through in history. Look at how watermelon was viewed before we start making money off of it. That's really where it goes down to. Think about that real hard. I posted a video a few days ago about Alistair Cook explaining how the fall of an empire works. Tyranny leads to revolution. Then there is a period of peace or expansion or whatever you want to call it. Then you go back to tyranny. We are in that last stage. We are going back to tyranny. We are back in tyranny. And some people just don't care as long as they feel empowered to oppress people. And that right there is why, in part, this country is going to collapse. And it's going to happen swiftly. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure how. But it is going to happen. And it's going to happen because of the treatment this country has put people through over its existence. I can go on and on about this subject, but that's why I have this channel. So I can do small videos and discuss more as more things pop up.